Welcome to Murder Puzzles Live, Episode 3. These are the detectives in charge of solving this crime. A recap. A man jumps off a cliff. He uses his parachute. It's in working order. He has no health problems, and there is nobody else around. How did he die? Detectives have 10 minutes to solve the crime. A few people complained in the previous episodes if they go over the counter, over the allocated time, I seem to continue. Yes. I was being a bit fair before. Now, if you do not solve it within the allocated time, the puzzle stops and you failed. You will have to wait for the solution video. Anyway, are you ready? Let's begin episode 3. Fingers on your keyboards, detectives. Let's begin. Why did this man jump off a cliff? What was he doing on the cliff? He used his parachute. It worked. But he still ended up dead the next day. Got any ideas from the detectives? It's a bit slow on the uptake so far. A minute's gone. Oh, we have a detective here. Did he drown? Asked Miller very light. No, he didn't drown. Anyone else? Old age, heart attack. He landed on a spike or electric fence after the king of the Holy Shatnerwigs. Mauled to death by rabid slugs. On Wednesday. Let me go back. It wasn't old age. He did have a heart attack. He was of good health. He didn't land on a spike or electric fence. There was nothing down there of that sort. There were no slugs over there. Although, if you see the answer, you're quite close. Anyone else? Detective Von Deji Mukau. The cliff was man-made of knives, and our man fell on his feet. No, the cliff was made of rocks, and things cliffs are made of. This isn't make-believe, this is true. These are all true crimes, okay? And he didn't fall on his feet, he collapsed onto the floor from a long, long way above. What happened? And yes, this is the Beach Boys Till I Die. Badly remixed. But if they sue me, who will solve crime? Anyway, any more answers? We have 7 minutes. You wasted a lot of time here. Remember, once it goes to 0, I stopped the video. No more answers after that. The solutions stop. When solutions don't stop. Solutions come after. Your answers will stop. I won't read any more out after 0000000. 7 minutes gone. 7 minutes left. Oh, 7 minutes gone. Learn to read the counter. Anyway, you're getting very slow here, detectives. The clues are there. Actually, no, they're not. This is one of those hard ones where you have to work out what happened through simple guesswork. I'm here to help you. How did the man die? Detective Alistair Gordon left British Funky Bunk, yes? He opened the chute and the change in his velocity caused him to smack his head on the cliff face. The chute did open. And perhaps there was a change in velocity. But he didn't smack his head on any cliff face. He was dead by the time he reached the surface. What happened? Detective Alistair Gordon has another guess. A prehistoric pterodactyl escaped from a mad scientist's lair and attacked him, thinking he was a rival bird of prey. What? Got bit by a rattlesnake, and because no one else was there, he was unable to get the antidote. No, he wasn't bitten by a rattlesnake. Although, again, veering towards the answer with these guesses. As an ophidiophobe, that idea terrifies me, adds Alistair. What the hell is an ophidiophobe? Someone afraid of snakes, I imagine? Anyway, there were no snakes on the cliff face. There might have been snakes, but none responsible for his death. 5 minutes left. Come on, people. I believe in you. Detective Bondagium Moocow. You got a decent guess? Spontaneous human combustion. A lot of people ask about spontaneous human combustion. That will not be involved in any of these murder puzzles, because it's an obvious answer. It's the kind of answers you find in other videos around the internet. It's an obvious answer. Nothing is obvious in the murder puzzle series. No spontaneous human combustion. Nothing spontaneous. Yes, Mooka, have you got another guess? No spontaneous combustion involving any animal. No, not involving any group or sect or cult or robots. Just, can you please stop guessing? Thank you very much. Would be very nicely appreciated. This music's quite good, isn't it? I remixed it myself. Yes, I know. How does a crime fighter have the time to remix things? Well, it clears my head to solve crime. And again, if Brian Wilson is watching this video, please do not sue me. Who knows? Perhaps you will be attacked and killed someday, and you'll need our help. Well, you'll be dead by then, but you get the idea. We provide a human service. Anyway, we have 3 minutes left. Has anybody got any guesses? Yes, Detective Archibald P. Wareham, Glorious the Inglorious. He landed safely, logged onto Facebook to put something like, "Just jumped the Grand Canyon, lol," and then read one of your murder puzzles and decided life wasn't worth it and hung himself with his parachute. Well, he didn't have suicidal thoughts, he didn't hang himself with his parachute, and he almost certainly didn't have Facebook on the top of a mountain. Well, it's a mountain, it's a cliff. Anyway, wrong answer. This wasn't the Grand Canyon, by the way. It was a canyon. Why did he jump off a plane? Oh, I've given away something. He didn't jump off a plane. So he was jumping off a plane. He had a parachute. It worked. He landed on a cliff. He jumped off a cliff. Then what happened? How did he end up in a fully fit state, able to jump off things, and then when he landed on the surface, he was dead? Detective Cooper the Wizette. He did not open the parachute because he couldn't guess when to open it, as it was dark, or he was hit by one of the rocks. No, he did open the parachute. It was dark, but it was also light and then dark. He was there for a long time. And he wasn't hit by one of the rocks, although he may have hit the rocks below. But by then he was already dead. We have a minute left. Detective Hooper, is it a nonsense quiz? He was choked by the rope of the chute. I'm dying for curiosity, whatever that means. He wasn't choked by the rope of the parachute. Well, we have 50 seconds. Remember, when it hits 0, that's it. Detective Archibald P. Wamsor Squares. He got stuck at the bottom of the cliff, and as there was no one around to help him out, he died of exposure. No, he didn't die of exposure. There was nobody around. No one human around. Until later, when the police came. Although he did get stuck at the bottom of the cliff. Got stuck in a few places. What happened when he got stuck? Anybody? Think about the creatures around. You have 20 seconds. Detective Patzer, from listening to this, yes, very funny. How did he die? Come on, people, 15 seconds. Alcohol, well, you're losing it, aren't you? Detective One Watch shall not be named. 5 seconds. It looks like you haven't solved the crime. Now, time for the solutions video. Bad luck, detectives. A very poor show. Quite literally.